Hello students. So Raoult's law we were discussing, and we have arrived at the conclusion that total pressure which is being exerted on the surface of a liquid is equal to P1 plus P2. So we wrote P is equal to x1 P01 plus x2 P02. Okay. After that P is equal to, now you can establish the relation like this also, that x1 is equal to 1 minus x2. Okay, why it is so? Because x1 plus x2 is equal to 1. Okay, mole fraction. Now, so I substitute the value over here, 1 minus x2 p01 plus x2 p02. Okay, so P is equal to, I will write here p01 minus x2 p01 plus x2 p02. Okay, now what we do is P01 plus x2 P02, this term I will bring behind P01. Now I take P0, I will take x2 out. Okay, so when I take x2 out, I will be getting here P02 minus P01. Okay, P. So this is the expression for Raoult's law for the two components, and both the components, two components, and both components are volatile in nature. Okay, make sure that you can either write like this, x1 is equal to 1 minus x2, or you can write like this, x2 is equal to 1 minus x1. Now we will understand Raoult's law with the help of a graph. So here we are having first case where P01 versus x2. Now let us write first, this is along the y-axis is vapor pressure. Okay, and here we are having, this side we are having mole fraction. Fine. Now what we have to make sure is, now when the mole fraction of first component, when the mole fraction of first component is 1, at that time the mole fraction of second component is 0. And here I write mole fraction of component 1 is 0 and mole fraction of component 2 is 1. Okay, case 1, P01 versus x2. P01 versus x2. Now at x2 is equal to 0. Okay, so in this entire expression, if you put x2 is equal to 0, what are we going to get? 0 multiplied by entire term will be 0, and we will be getting P is equal to P01. Okay, I hope you have understood this much. Now at x2 is equal to 1, in this expression x2 is equal to 1 if you put, then what are we going to get? We will be getting P is equal to P01 plus P02 minus P01. Okay, so these two terms will get cancelled, and what are we getting? P is equal to P02. So I hope you understood this also. Okay, now let us try to draw the curve or the line. What type of line are we getting? Okay, see, when x2 is 0, you have to look over here. When x2 is 0, that time P is equal to P01. Okay, so I'll write this P01. Okay, and when x2 is 1, means this side you have to come now. When x2 is 1, at that time the pressure is P02. So I'll write here P02. Okay, now we are moving towards next case 2. Fine. Now for case 2, what you have to see is P1 versus x1. Okay, so let us focus what is going to happen at x1 is equal to 0 and x1 is equal to 1. Fine. So x1 is equal to 1. Now which expression you have to see? You have to see this expression, P1 is equal to x1 P01. Substitute the value over here. When x1 is 0, so put x1 0, your P1 is going to be 0. When x1 is 1, okay, when you write here 1, you will be getting P1 is equal to P01. Now let us try to draw this into the graph. Okay, so now I use this x1 is 0. Where is x1? X1 is 0. No, here is yes. See, x1 is 0. At that time, the partial pressure becomes 0. So when x1 is 0, okay, the partial pressure, that is this, becomes 0. So I will draw this dotted line to explain this particular expression. Okay, now look at the second expression. When x1 is 1, okay, means this side. When x1 is 1, p1 is equal to p01. Fine. This already we have written, p1 is equal to p01. Okay. Now we have the third case over here, and the third case is p2 versus x2. Okay. Now at x2 is equal to 0 and x2 is equal to 1, let us see what are we getting. Now, where you have to substitute the value in this expression, P2 is equal to x2 P02. Fine. Now, put x2 is equal to 0 in this expression and we will get P2 is equal to 0. Now, x2 is equal to 0. Let us see where is the graph. Yes, x2 is equal to 0 means this side. Okay. When x2 is equal to 0, we are getting P2 as 0. Now, where is P2? So this will be 0. Okay, and this is known as P2, and this curve which we have drawn earlier is P1. Fine. So just see once again, when x2 is 0, okay, means this side here x2 is 0, P2 will be 0, meaning what? The partial pressure will fall to 0. So you have to draw a curve like this. Now when x2 is 1, so when x2 is 1, you write 1 over here, 1 into P02 is P02 itself. So substitute 1 over here, you will be getting P2 is equal to P02. Okay. So when x2 is 1, this is x2 and this is 1, P2 is P02. Already we have written here P02. Now students, because we are mixing two components, and hence we say that this is actually P1 plus P2. Okay. So P is equal to P1 plus P2. Okay. So in this way, including these three cases, we were able to get this type of graph. Okay.